Legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Breathing in through our noses and out through our mouths. Deep, long breaths. Feel that power of you controlling your breathing. Feel that power of you keeping your back straight and your eyes closed, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's slightly painful. That's your true power. That's your determination. So use that power here, now, and forever. And see in your mind today how you will do when that music goes on as we work in the gym of life. But you gotta see it in your mind right now if you want to bring it out into the world. See yourself doing the best you can on all the stretches or exercises that we choose and do together here today, right here, right now, wherever we are. Because you were born to do that. You were born to use your determination to see in your mind what you want to create and then make real as you open your eyes and live your life. Good morning, determination. How's everyone doing today? Another day in the gym of life, another chance to be better than we were last time. So here we go, determination, here we go. When I say go, we're going to start jogging on the spot as we usually do. But for now, you can just start walking on the spot as we slowly warm up our bodies and get ready for another session here together, another moment, a few moments here together. When I say go, we'll start jogging on that spot. Ready, and go. Always focused on our breathing and how we can control it, no matter what we're doing, wherever we are in life, wherever we go, not just in the stretches or exercises we're doing. Anytime we're using our bodies and our minds, let's remember how we can always take control of that breathing. It's the same way we can take control of our minds, our thoughts, and therefore our feelings. It's hard work, but just like everything else, with hard work comes all the best things in life. So here we go. We're almost there with the jog, almost there. Feel your body. All the things that are going on right now. Your arms moving, your heart beating, your breathing. That's your presence. That's phenomenal. You are phenomenal. And stop. All right. Walking on the spot. I'm just going to walk side to side here since I have enough space. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, make sure you have enough space as we work together here in the gym of life. The gym of life never ends, even though we may not be exactly where we want to be, at school, at work, wherever it is that we would see and be with all the people that we love and always look forward to being with. But we're here right now together in this moment if you're watching this and you're doing this. So let's go, everybody. Here we go. Let's roll the shoulders first, 10 forward. Here we go. Again, doing the best shoulder rolls we've ever done. All the way to our ears and around. That's 4, 5. Let's do 10 forward. Here we go. Alright, and backwards. Again, enjoying the process, enjoying the effort that we're putting in right now to be our best in whatever we're doing. That's what matters. That's what matters. And that can always keep us in our greatest gift, our presence. You're here, you're watching, you're doing. You are living. You have everything you need. Here we go. Alright, arm circles forward. Let's do 10 forward again. Again, thinking about our breathing. Deep, long breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And backwards. 10 arm circles backwards. Taking good air in and letting bad air out. Excellent. Okay, hands on the hips, bend the knees and side stretch. 5 on each side. Alright, let's do twist now. Keep your feet on the floor and just twist your body. Twist your hips. Again, just feeling the joy of moving your body. Alright, okay, and let's do 5 push-ups. Try your best. Here we go. Best 5 push-ups ever. Alright, 5 sit-ups, everyone. Here we go. Always doing your best. If you need to use your arms to lift up, for now, that's okay. But just keep going. Don't give up. Alright, let's do 5 squats. Here we go. All the way down, all the way up. Arms straight up, looking straight ahead. Excellent. Alright, let's do 6 lunges. 3 on each side. Keeping our back straight, our body straight, looking straight ahead. Alright, good. And let's do 10-second plank. Belly's knees off the ground. Feeling the joy of being able to become uncomfortable in order to one day be comfortable doing this. Alright, and stand up again, everybody. And let's reach for the ceiling on our toes. Here we go. Or if you're outdoors, you're reaching for the sky. Again, feeling the joy of reaching, stretching, using those muscles in our body, all the parts of our body, to reach, to do better. Alright, actually touch the ceiling this time. Here we go. Excellent. Alright, and reaching now for your toes. Straight knees. Hold it there for 10 seconds. Excellent. Alright, good. And let's back.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bout that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bout that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! It might seem crazy.
Risha comes out to Rafinha, who dances with the defenders, flips it in. Onside.
Hi again, everybody. Today, Sadhguru shares his wisdom in his first rule, enhance your perception. So I want us to think about that. Enhance your perception. Your perception, the way you look at things, is not necessarily the way it is. In fact, it's not. It's simply all your life experiences, your what we call paradigms, your scripts, the things that have happened to you, the outside conditions, and how you've responded to this point. So let's work on enhancing our perception and using our intelligence. Like I said before, and what I believe is we are infinitely intelligent. We are created and seen and born in the likeness and image of God, source, universe, however you want to refer to this power. So enhancing our perception means we have to use the most powerful thing, our thoughts, to change the way we look at things. If you think there's a problem, that very thought is the problem. It's up to you. Have a great day, everybody. Hi again, everybody.
Wayne Dyer's message about balance really strikes at the core of something that many people avoid: changing the energy that you give to your dreams. He makes it clear that your habits are the framework for your reality. The truth is, most of us live out of alignment. We set huge goals, but carry around habits that sabotage those dreams, and that's why they never materialize. Whether it's about achieving abundance, health, or love, it's not the dream that's the problem, it's the habits that don't match. People think that life is happening to them, but they are constantly creating it through the daily actions and thoughts they entertain. Now here's the kicker. If you're out of balance, it's because you've allowed it. You've let your daily habits, your comfort zones, and your old stories dictate your life instead of consciously choosing alignment. Wayne's point about the acorn is powerful because it symbolizes infinite potential lying dormant until you nourish it. We all have dreams inside us that haven't been nurtured, and it's because we don't create an environment that lets them grow. Imagine instead of constantly reacting to life, you are proactive with your energy. Every time you feel out of balance, whether it's your relationship, career, or health, you have to pause and ask, what energy am I feeding this? What's the habit behind this feeling? If you want to change, it starts with doing things differently, no matter how small. You need to build new habits that align with the person that you want to become, not the person you've been. So, are you willing to change today? Because everything else is waiting on your answer. Special thanks to our partners at Hay House for this exclusive video. And if you want even more great Hay House content, we've linked their YouTube channel down in the description below. Enjoy the video and believe.
Dr. Dyer, welcome to our show today.
Thank you, Summer.
All right.
It was great. We just had Louisa's wonderful 80th birthday party in San Diego. Just flew back from there. It was a great, great event. What a wonderful evening.
Oh, it was fabulous. Definitely worth waiting for.
Yes.
Waiting for 5 years, at least we were waiting for.
Right.
From her 75th now to her 80th.
Right.
So how about that first principle, that one having to do with matching our daily habits with our true desire and the difficulty of doing so? Or, I'm sure you'll explain how it's quite easy.
Well, this is really what the whole principle of balance is all about. When I use the word balance, I'm talking about having a balance, or what I call creating an alignment between our thoughts, what it is that we would like to be able to create for ourselves. If you would like to be able to create abundance and well-being and great relationships, or be able to get a job that you want, or be able to, fulfill an inner nagging destiny that you feel you just haven't been able to fulfill, that we have these desires, we have these thoughts that we put out there that we'd like to be able to manifest and create. And then we also have habits, and those habits don't very often match up with what it is that we would like to create. That people who believe, for example, that they can create well-being in their life and that they can heal themselves don't ever go around with a habit of thinking that it'll probably get worse and isn't this awful, and even the habit of always constantly taking pills and having somebody else diagnose your problems for you and so on. You have a sort of a trust that you begin to develop for yourself that is in harmony with what it is that you want for yourself. So if you want to live a life of well-being, you have to really look at what kind of images and thoughts that you have inside of you that are either keeping you aligned with that or keeping you distant from that. And this is true for creating prosperity. I mean, people that absolutely know that prosperity is something that they can create, or a relationship of love and kindness and joy is something that they absolutely insist upon. They don't have habits. If they are living that way, they don't have habits that are critical of another person, or believing that that your luck has always been bad and that other people's are fortunate than you are, and things like this. You shift around and understand that habits are just our habits of thought, and that our actions come from our thought. So I'm just this first chapter is a principle. I call it an infinity of forests lies dormant within the dreams of one acorn. Just think about that for a minute and hear it in again. An infinity of forests lies dormant within the dreams of one acorn. So here, and this is a metaphor, obviously. You've got an acorn And buried deep within that acorn in an invisible place is the potential to create an entire forest, an infinity of forests, in fact. But it isn't going to happen unless this acorn is nurtured in a certain way, unless it it gets itself into alignment with the creative process that allows all things to flow and come into the world. So the metaphor for this is for you out there listening is that an infinity of possibilities of being able to create virtually anything that any other human being has ever created or done, an infinity of these things lies dormant within the dreams of you, one little acorn, one little being. But if you don't nurture it and you don't provide for it and you don't allow it to flourish and to grow and to manifest in the way that it's destined to do, then it will just wither away, just like an acorn that will wither away if it's not nurtured properly. So I have a little section in this first chapter. This is a little book. I love this little book. It's a green book. It's what we call a puffy book. It's very similar in design to 10 Secrets for Success in Inner Peace. It's just coming out this month. In fact, this week it's just being released. And I think there's 9 of these. I think you're going to really enjoy it, I was going to say. And there are 9 of these principles for getting yourself back in alignment with virtually everything that you'd like to create in your life. If you're overweight, if you have addiction difficulties, if you're having struggles in relationships, if you're having trouble with prosperity, all of these and others are all dealt with in individual principles. So I call this restoring the balance. The objective of this principle, I'm just going to read a paragraph, is to create a balance between your dreams and your habits. The least complicated way to begin is to recognize the signs of habitual ways of being, and then learn to shift your thinking to be in balance with your dreams. So what are your dreams? What is it that lives within you that's never gone away? What inner nightlight continues to glow, even if it's only a glimmer in your thoughts and dreams? Whatever it is, however absurd it may seem to others, if you want to restore the balance between your dreams and your habits, you need to make a shift in the energy that you're contributing to your dreams. If you're out of balance, it's primarily because you've energetically allowed your habits to define your life. Those habits and the consequences thereof are the result of the energy you've given to them. And that's the most important thing I've said in there. If you're out of balance, it's because you've energetically allowed your habits to define your life. And most people's lives are defined by their habits, habitual ways of acting, of thinking, in response to virtually anything that might give them the opportunity to create and manifest their dreams. What they do instead is they go with their habits of telling themselves it's difficult to change, or it probably won't work out, or nobody will understand, or I can't make this move because of all the requirements that I have, or because of all of the things that people have told me and my family and so on. All of these kinds of habits that you have in your life are what are dictating your life. And what I'm asking you to do in being in balance is to allow your dreams, your inner vision, that inner nightlight, to not only become less than a nightlight, to become like a floodlight and be the guiding principle in your life. And that's what I want to say about balance and doing it. And I think maybe we can move to some phone calls if we have time.
Yes, if you are ready, we definitely have callers on the line for you. Let's go on to Cheryl. She is in Largo, Florida. I believe, Cheryl, we can do this quickly.
Hello.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Dr. Dyer. I'm so glad to get through.
I'm glad you got through. That's why I shortened it up. I said, Cheryl's waiting in Largo. Let's hear what she has to say.
Excellent. I called a few months ago. I think it was in July. I'm a former drug addict, and I was going through some rough times, and I was very depressed. I've been studying your teachings for a couple of years now, and I took a giant leap of faith and quit my miserable job, and now all of a sudden it's like a million opportunities are just falling into my lap, and
Wow.
I just want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because it really is amazing. It truly is miracle after miracle is happening.
Oh, I love calls
finally...
like this. Let me ask you, first of all, you said you're a former drug addict. How long has it been since you were behaving in those ways?
Altogether, it's probably been a couple of years. Yeah, it has been a couple of years.
And what was the thing that pushed you over the edge to decide that wasn't going to be your way of life any longer?
Well, I was miserable living that pattern, and I had listened to Power of Intention, and that gave me hope and possibilities. And then, like what you're talking about with being in balance and changing your habits,
Uh-huh.
I started changing, like instead of always thinking in the negative, I was thinking in the positive.
Balance now. Grab one leg and balance. Really think about what you're doing. Find that point, and then pull that leg up towards your bottom. Bend the other knee if you have to. Feel the power of you finding your balance in this moment right now. And switch. It's the same way you can find your balance in whatever you're doing. Keep thinking. Keep trying different things. Again, bend that knee if you have to. And pull your foot up towards your bottom, and you should feel a pull on the front of your leg, front of your thigh. Alright, now let's hug our knee. Here we go. Once again, find that balance, work for it. There we go, bend that knee and lift or hug your knee fully. Give it a nice big hug. Alright, and switch. The other one now. Slowly come on up. Make sure you have plenty of space around you. Just in case you do lose your balance, you fall. You get right back up though. You know the truth, determination. We never give up. We get right back up and we keep going. No matter what. Alrighty. Okay, and let's sit down and reach for our toes with straight knees. Here we go. Again, enjoying fully. Reaching for our toes. Just like we're reaching always in life. Striving to be better than we were yesterday, a minute ago, a second ago. That's pure happiness. That's the joy of learning, infinite mind wealth. Okay, and let's go V-shape now. And reach for the floor. Here we go. As far away from your body as you can. Feeling certain muscles being stretched. Your ability to think about that. That's your awareness and that's your determination. The power to control your thoughts, to focus on your being right now. And switch, reach for one side. Alrighty, and reach for the other side. Again, you're trying to touch your toes. If you don't, that's okay. Just reaching, feeling the joy of going for it. Alright, and let's pull our feet together and gently push our knees down with our elbows. Here we go. Feeling the pull a little bit on the inner thighs, just a little bit, as we gently use our elbows to push our knee towards the ground. Okay, one leg forward, one leg back. Go as far back as you can. Keep that knee on the ground though. And let's hold it there for 10 seconds. And switch to the side. Okay, and again, go as far back as you can, but keep your knee on the ground. A little bit with some space here, but we'll do our best. Always do our best. That's what we got. Okay, and let's go into cobra stretch. So, belly's on the ground, push the floor and look up at the ceiling or the sky. Wherever you are. Wherever you are. Here we go. Hold it for 10 seconds. Alright, good everyone. Okay, and legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Once again, feeling that power to control our breathing the way we control our mind and our thoughts. So right now, let's see ourselves doing the best we can when that music goes on. For me today, I'm going to play 2 songs. Again, feel free to listen to my songs or have your own playing. But whatever you do, pick 2 exercises or 2 stretches or 2 movements that are safe within the space you have. And for one song, the duration of one song, try to keep going in that one specific exercise activity. For me, I'm going to be doing planks, holding the plank position for as long as I can for the first song, hopefully the whole song. And for the second song, I'm going to see in my mind right now, holding side plank position for each side for the duration of that song. I'm going to see that in my mind right now. Right now, see in your mind what you want to make real when that music goes on. See it with the full power that it's possible. See it with the full power of belief and intention, determination to do your best to make it happen. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Determination. It's all about belief. You gotta believe in yourself. Here we go. I believe I can do this. Let's see. What about you? What are you doing? Are you doing planks like me? If you are, let's go. The whole song. Listen to the words of this powerful song. Everything's about believing in yourself. Everything. It all begins there. Do you believe that you can do something? Do you believe that? No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard you gotta work, if you don't believe it, it'll never happen. Belief is the activating force, the key to unlocking the full power of our minds. And then we gotta determine to do it. There we go, everybody. Always believe. I miss and love your determination. I miss and love you all the time. But we are here right now together. We are united. Right now, working on holding a plank position maybe. I don't know what it is you're working on. You're doing a dance or something or an exercise. Keep moving. Keep going. Don't give up. Let's go. The whole song. We're doing this. The whole song. Let's go. That's right. Evan's right. We gotta fix our mindset. Meaning, if we correct our thoughts, turn them into nothing but positivity and belief in ourselves, all the rest of the anxiety, mind health challenges, all those lying thoughts will just go away. But you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Determination. Only you can do it. Only you can believe in you. Actually, others, of course, can believe in you, but the number one thing that will matter is whether you believe in yourself. You don't want to waste everyone else's belief in you. It'll all go away if you don't believe in yourself. But we were born to do it. We were born to believe in ourselves. First and foremost, to love ourselves no matter what. To know the truth of what others feel about us if they believe in us too. Almost there, almost there. Song's almost over. Let's go. Determination, let's go. Awesome work, determination. All right, next song.
What I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel
support. Does he need it? To Messi. But along with
Morning, everybody. Last night I had the pleasure of going to see Raymond Aaron and another amazing presentation on the importance of finding a mentor or finding mentors for our life. We might be feeling that this path to personal growth and development, which is never ending, might be a little bit intimidating, or you might come on here and watch me do these videos and you think, well, this all sounds good, Nick, but how can I apply it to my life? Where do I begin? Or maybe there's thoughts in your head that you don't even want to begin because it seems overwhelming. Well, it's the day-to-day and step-by-step process that we have to enjoy, but we can't do it on our own. So we have to look at people that have done it and are continuing to do it every single day. So we need mentors. We need at least one mentor, and perhaps many in different aspects of life. Even the greats like Raymond Aaron still do it. Have a great day, everybody.
Do you remember a moment and when you said, okay, drugs are things that I no longer am going to do? Because there had to be a time when you did them and then you stopped doing them. There's I call these quantum moments. Do you remember what that was?
Well, what happened to me is that I had a relapse. And the relapse was a result of having 2 surgeries in a row. So immediately I knew I didn't want to be in that pattern.
Right.
So I went and got help immediately.
So the relapse was actually something that was a shifting moment in your life.
Yeah, it made me realize that I have to be more careful. And if I do ever have another surgery in the future, I have to let the doctors know that I have an existing problem.
With pain, was it pain medication and so on?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's so wonderful to hear that. And I want to know about this miserable job. What is it that you were doing that you knew, and not so much what the details were, but what made you make the shift to let go of? You call it a miserable job. Is it like you felt miserable when you went into work each day?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So you're the perfect example of what I want everyone to hear, is that you changed your dreams, but you also changed your habits so that they began to match what it is that you wanted for yourself, which was an addiction-free life. Right. And also a life of being able to have things, show up in your life that weren't able to show up before because you're so blocked by all of the negativities. I mean, doing drugs is a negativity that keeps well-being from showing up. Being in a miserable job is a negativity that keeps prosperity from showing up. What was the job, and how did you quit before we leave you?
The job was, I was a medical billing specialist, and I worked at a computer all day, and I didn't feel like I was helping anybody with my job. And when I started practicing your ideas of universal love and generosity and positive thinking, I realized that I had to find a way to help other people. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I am an artist, but I wasn't sure how I was going to make a living, but I took the leap of faith, quit my job, and it just so happens that I had started studying the tarot and crystals, and these opportunities just fell in my lap right when I needed them, right when we were about to lose our electric and lose our home. They just fell in my lap. It was, truly miracles have happened to me.
Oh, that is so wonderful. And that's exactly, and you know why? Because you've aligned yourself with the energy. And when you do, the universe, or whatever you want to call this force, the Tao that allows everything to be, begins to work with you because you're aligned with it rather than fighting it.
That's exactly right. And now what I aspire to do eventually is to help other people who are addicted to drugs to be able to see how easy and magically it works if you only, like you said, align yourself to those energies.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, thank you.
But I'm going to see you in Orlando.
Oh, that's great. Come up and say hello. Tell me we talked on the radio. I'll be up there in just a few weeks.
I know. I'm excited.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Cheryl.
Dyer.
You're welcome.
Just amazing.
Thank you. God bless you. Much love to you.
All right. Thanks, Cheryl. Well, Dr. Dyer, let's go now. We have Storm in Seattle, Washington. Storm, welcome to our program.
Well, hi there, and I'm just thrilled to have you on the phone, Dr. Dyer. Gosh, our whole family is a big, we're just really have always needed your support through the years, and even in my mother's passing with cancer this last year, my sister had your book in the hospital, and we read it to her, and it was just, so I'm just really happy to be talking to you on
that's
behalf
so
of my whole
wonderful.
family.
What book did she read to her in the hospital? Do you remember which one it
It was the Power of Intention.
Power of Intention. And boy, that
Yes.
book, there's something about that book. It's just magically happening in everybody's life, I think.
I think so. In fact, everyone joked and called it my sister's Bible. I didn't even know what it was. And my mother bought all these copies of this. And just for anyone who needs to read a book that will help them, that sure is it. And sorry about the noise. I have my 1-year-old in the background.
Oh, I love that. I love hearing that sound. It reminds me so many. It reminds me of all of those wonderful days of hearing those beautiful little voices. It's wonderful.
Oh,
yes, Storm. I love
great.
this. How did you get named Storm?
Well, thanks for asking. My parents took the advice of my grandfather, and he wanted me to be named Storm. And my dad's name is Rock, and his brother's name is Rush. Who knows? I don't know why. There's no reason. But anyway, I'm sort of an old mother. See, I'm 45, and I have this 1-year-old now.
Oh, good for you.
So it's great, but it's busy and all that. So
was that a
thank you.
surprise, or was that a plan?
A very big surprise. Yeah.
Is this the only child you have?
Oh, no, my oldest. The reason I'm calling is about my oldest, not my...
Okay, go ahead.
I
Tell
can
me, what
handle
is it?
little ones. Those are easy.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Tell me about it. I know. I've got 8 of them.
Yeah, so I know, and I love hearing about what your kids are doing there. It's just, fun to just hear what you're doing with your kids and how you've inspired them or helped.
All right. Side planks for me. Here I go. Holding one side for half the song and maybe holding the other side for the other half. Listening to, again, powerful music, energy, words. Bob was right. One love. Bob Marley knew the truth, just like you know the truth. We all know the truth. We're made of it. Of course. If we just take our minds when they're negative and they're anxious and stressed and fearing, if we took our minds, our thoughts, and just moved them out of the way, all there is love. We are made of pure love, pure infinite intelligence. We get to work on our bodies, our minds all the time to be the true beings we were born to be. Even if we feel like quitting, it's hard. It's hard to control our minds, to get it out of the way. But we can do what we were born to do. Alright, let's go to the other side now. Here we go. Oh, love it. Feeling the sweat. All that old fluid leaving the body. Make room for some new, good fluid. Here we go. Just like our new thoughts. We get rid of the old thoughts that don't serve us to make room for new, good thoughts, positive thoughts that serve us to be who we were all born to be. Love. That's it. Simple. No hate. No anger. Those things are going to be there. We're going to feel it sometimes, but with our determination, we can determine love, not hate. Determination, not giving up. Happiness, not depression. Joy, not sadness. How's everyone doing? Hanging in there, keep going. We're almost done. Let's always be united together, just like we are right now, right here. Alright. I'm proud of my effort. How about you? How about you? How about you, determination? I'm proud of you. I love you.
You ready
ready? Are you guys ready?
Let's go!
We shake it off. Now turn around. We don't let no bad vibes get in our way. Put your hands up in the air. When we dance, we don't care. Wave left, now right. Then turn around and one more time.
Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side.
Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Some days you'll feel like you're on top, but some days go down like a big old flop. But I know what to do when I'm feeling blue. I just gotta feel the groove. Don't care what others say. No one's gonna ruin my day. Put a smile on, don't be shy. Begin to dance, it's worth a try.
Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side.
Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. We shake it off. Now turn around. We don't let no bad vibes get in our way. Put your hands up in the air. When we dance, we don't care. Wave left, now right. Then turn around and one more time.
Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side.
Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side.
Shake it off,
Turn around.
put your hands up, wave left to right. Turn it around. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off.
Now turn around. We don't let no bad vibes get in our way.
Barcelona and Real Madrid, Athletic Bilbao, have never been relegated from the Primera Division.
It's something to be admired, I have to say. Well, there's three of them round. He's still going. Look at this, Kevin.
It's a brilliant run from Messi. Did he go all the way? It's one of the great Copa del Rey final goals. Oh, there's
Again, everybody, today Satguru shares another top 10 rule for success, and that is this: take a holiday from seriousness. And I love this, and I know it's something that I need to work on. I tend to be an intense person. I want to get better. I want to always be the best I can be, but I got to remember to also relax and just realize that this path to personal growth and development is never ending. It is extremely hard. I'd say maybe 95 to 98% of the world doesn't even want to try to get on that path of infinite mind wealth because it is so intimidating. However, we got to enjoy the moments to moments. We got to enjoy when we make mistakes, because that's how we know we're getting closer. And we got to be able to laugh at ourselves. And I think this is one thing I got to work on. So if you're feeling intimidated, you don't know where to begin, laugh at yourself as you try to even begin, and just really enjoy and appreciate yourself. Have a great day, everybody.
Help them get on with things they're interested in. But here's my problem. I'm a mother. It's easy to take care of this little one right here on the floor in front of me. But my oldest has left today for his second turn in Iraq. He's with the Army and he's a medic. Okay. And I'm so proud of him, and he's just wonderful, and he made it through the last time, and there's no reason why he won't this time, of course, this. But
Right.
Here's what my dream is for my children: to be healthy and happy, and I always put that on the table as this is your job to be the best person you can be and all that. Okay, but it doesn't matter. I lay in bed worrying about these kids, and especially Daly, who's going to Iraq today again for a year and a half. So how do I stop from worrying about my own child like that? I just don't even know what to do.
Well, that's a wonderful question, and it's, I wish I had the answer because, I would be a phony if I told you just don't worry because I have an 18-year-old son, and I was just in the airport in San Diego on my way over here, and I looked at this young boy in a marina, and I started talking to him, and he was on his way to Iraq as well. And I thought somebody's mother is very fearful and very, very concerned about that boy. And every one of these quote statistics that we read about every day in the newspapers, whether it's on the Iraqi side or whether it's on the insurgent side, if you will, or the Taliban or the Afghan or the American or whatever it is, there's always the mother back there and a family that is grieving over our inability to resolve our disputes with anything other than violence. All I can say to you, my dear, is to hold him in the highest place within your consciousness, to send him as much love as you possibly can, and to understand that the moment that your son was conceived, his birth was in there. It had nothing to do with him, and it really had nothing to do with you because all of life is created by the source, by God. And in the moment of his birth, his death was also in there as well, as was yours, as is that little baby in front of you, and as is all of ours. And there's no justice, and there's no fairness, there's none of that out there. That some people are going to live for a year and a half, some are going to live 25 years, some are going to live 90 years. And buried within that that little tiny drop of human protoplasm that brought him into the world was the time that he is going to be leaving. So you're worrying about it. My teacher in India once said these words to me. He said, "It makes no sense to worry about the things you have no control over, because if you have no control over them, it makes no sense to worry about them." And then he said, "It makes no sense to worry about the things that you do have control over. Because if you have control over it, it makes no sense to worry about it. Just take control." So there goes everything that is possible for you to worry about. And if you can just sit back and just know that it's all perfect, it's there's a perfection that is behind our inability to resolve these disputes in loving ways. There's a perfection behind even these kinds of wars. There's a perfection even behind AIDS and behind every accident that none of us can grasp with our egos or with our minds, but in an infinite sense. And if you can go to that infinite place and just put love out there for your son, and know that if anything were to have, if he were to be put into harm's way in any way, that he would still be completely and totally safe in the arms of God. If you know that, if you just truly have a knowing about it, the worry about it will just dissolve and disappear. And ultimately, perhaps we can figure out a way where mothers don't have to grieve the way they do. Does that make any sense?
Well,
Does that help?
I will, and I will replay your answer. We listen to the replay frequently in our home. Dr. Dyer, thank you so much.
Yeah, and I think
that
being
really
in balance,
does help.
you might want to send, when he goes, maybe have him send a copy of that, with him to carry with him in his life vest. It might be very, very much helpful to him as well, because it's really about, there's a chapter in there, I think it's the 9th chapter, about creating a world of peace so that we don't have to have these kinds of questions.
Here we are again, ending the way we begun today together, knowing the truth though, that nothing ever ends, nothing is ever over, determination is never over, never done, because we are an energy. We are one energy. way we take control of our breathing in this moment, the way we did our best today on all the exercises and stretches we did, that's the same way, same process we can use to make the best decisions. No, not decisions, determinations. Positive choices, loving choices, peaceful, grateful, mind healthy, mind wealthy choices, determinations. We don't choose and lose, we determine and win. Just like we won again today, here, right now. Just like we're winning right here, right now, just by being our presence, who we are.